Oh boy. Alright. Jeez, Pete, who's doing this camera work? Alright. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Anyway. We'll talk about a few things. We'll talk about why I wasn't around last weekend. Last week, and we'll get this because it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow's Homebrew Wednesday. Wednesday. Ow! I don't even know. Alright, so. What happened? What happened? Why no video last week? Well, I fucking had COVID again. It's twice. Twice for me I had COVID. So, yeah. So that's why no video last week. Didn't really feel super bad. Wife is sick for a few days, so of course the whole family tested and everybody's positive except for my youngest daughter. So we're all over it. Everything's fine. I lost my smell for a couple days. Everything's back. Everything's fine. One thing I did do while I was sick, because I got tired of sitting around and doing nothing other than being tired of being sick, I went ahead and brewed beer. Couldn't smell anything, but I made my IPL, the nipple. Went ahead and brewed that. One thing I've done, I'm using new brewing software. I'm using Brewfather, right? And for whatever reason, I translated the recipe from Beersmith to Brewfather, but I didn't adjust my efficiency. So my efficiency was set at like 72%, and really my efficiency should have been set at like 85%. So I've got an 8% beer sitting in the fermentation fridge right now, and it's currently cold crashing. So what I did Friday, I brewed. So original gravity is 1077, right? And right now the terminal gravity is sitting at 1014. So that's a little over 8% beer. So I'm using the fast lagering technique. So this is my version of it. Set it to, let's see here, fermentation temperature, I think I set it at 66 or 65-ish until about 50% attenuated, which for me, just take your starting gravity, your proposed finishing gravity, subtract those, divide it in half, add your new number to your supposed finishing gravity, and that's your 50%, right? I mean, if you want to do it that way. You guys are smarter than me, can do it a little bit differently, but that's how I do it. But anyway, I got down to about 50%, ramped it up to 68, and let it finish. Took a gravity sample, waited a day, took another gravity sample, determined it was finished, and I just go straight to crash. I don't step it. I don't step up. I don't step down. I've never had any issue. Just going balls out for it. But anyway, so that's all done. I went and ordered. I got a box of rice hulls here, 5 pounds of rice hulls. Yeah, I got a bag of grain over there. I need to get put up. Yeah, one thing I've done. I've talked about my wrapped pill, not being able to use it through the keg minter. So I've got a Wi-Fi repeater signal extender right down here, so it's 10 feet away from the fermenter. So we're going to see what happens with that. But right now I'm cold crashing, so probably wait until Thursday, and I'll dry hop, then give myself a few days so I can either keg Saturday or keg Sunday. So I'll probably keg it Sunday. So yeah, I mean, turn it around pretty quickly. Yeah, one thing I've done, I think I talked about it, was get these metal quick disconnects. Those things are pretty nice, and my theory worked out. Using the metal quick disconnects instead of the plastic ones, and everything works. Everything works great. I've been using it to pull sample for gravity. But talk about this beer. This beer's still pretty good. I finished a little drier than I like. I've been kind of toying around, kicking around the idea of maybe a little bit of honey malt, or maybe some malted dextrin. Not much, just something to kind of soften the dryness, or maybe even mashing it a little bit higher. But for what it is, it's really good. Still got a really good fruity kind of smell to it. It's got a really nice full mouthfeel. It's just dry, a little drier than I would want it to be. So yeah, yeah, not much else going on around here. I'm gonna try to get a soured brown using the Philly sour yeast, but that's gonna be something that I would have, say, the end of October, Halloweenish. That would be the kind of beer I would want, kind of something a little bit cooler out, instead of what it is right now. But yeah, that's it, guys. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not much going on, other than COVID and me brewing when I'm sick as fuck. Which I would have paid. I probably would have paid someone handsomely to finish the last hour or so of my day, Friday. Get sitting around, you get a little bit of energy, you think, fuck, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Nah, baby, nah. Nah, baby, nah. I was hating life by the time the boil was over with and I was ready to start cleaning the boil kettle. Not a happy camper, but did it to myself, can't be mad. Alright guys, yeah. Hopefully next week, may have actual beer in hand. May have an actual nipple in hand. See how it's gonna go. I think now, since I'm cold crashing, obviously I'm gonna have to use the oxygen-free cold crash method, because the temperature difference. As soon as if I was to open that thing up right now, it'd suck all kinds of oxygen and everything into that beer, and I really don't want that. Not that it's a full 60-minute boil with all late addition hops, but I really don't want to oxidize it any sooner than what eventually I could. Yeah, but this beer, look at that. I mean, the beer is still the same color. I don't know if it was the way I transferred it, or it was because the vitamin C that I had in the keg, or a combination of both, or what. But anyway, yeah, it's held its color, and it's pretty nice. Probably the first 6 or 8 pints of this, there was still a lot of hop burn in it. You could see it floating around the bottom of the glass. So now all that's gone. It's actually pretty nice. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it a night, and see you guys next week. All right, peace.